Welcome back, guys, to the Andrei Delic podcast. Another solo episode about the fucking World Cup. Yeah, I want to start off immediately. I had many other things planned here, but I just finished watching the France versus Paraguay game. Yo, Paraguay. Yo, bro, first of all, France. Fuck, man. I thought for a fraction of a second that you guys had chances to lose against Paraguay. Because the first half, yes, the entire game, you guys played way better than Paraguay. Paraguay, it was completely and purely park the bus, haram ball, defend, and play aggressive. It was pure what it was, right? So for a quick second, I thought like, okay, maybe if somehow they defend the entire time and then they have a quick counter attack and they score a goal and then they defend. Jesus Christ, I got hiccups. And then they defend. I was like, maybe then somehow, it can happen. I don't know. You know, it's one game, like Luca always says, it's only one game in the World Cup. It's true, it's a fact. Anything can happen, right? So I was like, let's let it happen right now, right? Because I want France to be eliminated because they're so fucking good, man. I want them to be fucking eliminated because the quicker they get eliminated, although I believe they won't get eliminated, they'll go to the final because they're too fucking good. But if somehow they get eliminated, Argentina have won the World Cup. 100% sure that they've won the World Cup. 100% sure, man. But since France are so fucking good, so fucking dangerous, and so lethal, Jesus fucking Christ, man. But still, I mean, that game, bro, yo, Paraguay, first of all, you guys were tackling, playing aggressive. Yo, play harder, guys. What the fuck, man? Fucking, I don't know, break his leg or something. Play fucking harder, man. You guys were playing really well, Paraguay. You guys gave it your all. I respect it. You guys were running, defending, tackling, fighting for the ball, fighting on the pitch, everything. You guys play with your hearts out, and I respect it. But guys, you guys were fouling like motherfuckers. And then France, Mbappe started picking up the pace. He started also fouling other players. They wanted to like establish their dominance on the pitch also, not get bullied around, not get tossed around, not get pushed around, which is really good from France. They have to have that mental aspect by their side also if they want to go far in the World Cup and eventually win it. But Paraguay, man, congratulations. You guys knocked out Germany. You guys only lost 1-0 to France. It was a penalty. Of course, Mbappe scored it. Now he's tied with Lionel Messi as the top scorer for this World Cup. But I really thought for a fraction of a second that Paraguay maybe had a chance to win somehow against France. Thank you, Matt. Somehow, I don't know, man, it would have been so beautiful. If Paraguay would have won against France, if Paraguay would have eliminated France so early on in the tournament, right now, this podcast, it would have been a 1 hour of just purely hating on French players, on France, on France's history, on everything that is French, on the croissant, the baguette, whatever. It would have been a 1 hour of me just fucking happily hating on them just for fun, man. But fuck, you guys passed. But if I'm being honest, I'm being unbiased, and I'm not being emotional about it, France deserved to pass. I mean, Jesus Christ, if you watch the match, France had like 75% possession. They completed around 500 passes, whilst Paraguay only completed around 100 passes. 5 times more. That's fucking crazy. It's fucking insane. So, of course, they deserve to win. They deserve that win, France. But still, man, Paraguay played really well. But France's team, man, is just fucking overrated, bro. Not overrated, but just over strong, bro. It's over fucking powerful, bro. I don't know. It's just crazy powerful, man. Yo, the players up front, even though Paraguay were playing really defensive, those players were still creating chances. When when Desire Doué took the ball and then he dribbled past 3 or 4 players and then got fouled in the box, that was fucking phenomenal, man. I'm not gonna lie. The defender was really dumb on that part, not tackling him, but tackling him in the box. But first of all, Desire Doué went fucking crazy. He took the ball, he dribbled past like 2-3 players, and then on the 4th player, he got tackled, he got fouled, and then it led to a penalty. And then Mbappe scored it, of course. And even then, when Mbappe took the ball to shoot the penalty, even then I was like, yo, maybe he's gonna miss it somehow. Maybe the goalkeeper is gonna save it. Maybe he's gonna miss it. Yeah, I was praying to God, man. That game, I was screaming, I was yelling. I was like, yo, Paraguay, fucking, I don't know, defend, tackle, play the dirty game. And they were playing the dirty game because they have no choice, right? How else, as Paraguay, if you're the manager of Paraguay or if you're a player at Paraguay, how else can you guys play or how else can you guys compete or even slightly wish to win against France? What other tactic can you guys use other than Let's park the fucking bus. Let's play really aggressive on these phenomenal players, the Dembele, Mbappe, and Michael Olise. We got to play really fucking aggressive and we got to defend. And then we hope somehow we score on a counter attack and then we park the bus and we defend again. How else are you guys supposed to play against France, considering that you're Paraguay and you have the level that Paraguay has and you have the players that Paraguay have? How else are you guys supposed to play, right? Other than that way. No other way. So don't hate on him too much because they play that style. If you were manager of Paraguay and you had slightly a football IQ, you would have played the same style. Although I would have played maybe more offensively because, like I said, in football, the best defense is offense. But the thing is, if you open up too much your defense and there's an attack of fucking Olise, Dembele, Due, and Mbappe up front, if you open up too much, they're gonna fucking pass through like a hot knife on butter and they're gonna fucking score 3 or 4 goals. So you got to calculate the odds. You got to calculate your risks. Maybe it is better to lay back, park the bus, defend, and then somehow wish to score a goal on a breakaway, on a counter-attack, or play defensively, play a 0-0 match until the end, and then go on penalties. And then, because on penalties, no matter what team you're facing, it's anybody's game. If it goes to penalties, it's almost 50-50 and it's anyone's game, no matter which team. So maybe you wish to go to penalties, but it's a long way to the penalties. It's 120 minutes need to be played in order for you to go to the penalties. So 90 minutes of regular time and then another 30 minutes of extra time, and then you guys go to penalties. So 120 minutes of defending, of parking the bus against an attack like France's. It's really fucking hard, man, and I don't know if it's possible. Paraguay tried, they failed, and maybe another team would have worked, I don't know, man, but this French team is so powerful and they're so fucking good, man. Jesus Christ, man. Listen, Mbappe is scoring the most goals right now for France. He has 7 goals tied with Messi, but he has 1 game more played than Messi also. But so far, he's scoring the most goals for France. But I honestly think that Michael Olise is playing better than Mbappe. Mbappe is playing crazy, but he's scoring goals, and he's only looking to score goals. Football, in general, the best player isn't necessarily the one who scores the most goals, although he can be, like Messi. In general, the best player on the pitch is always the main creator. The main playmaker has always been and will always be the best player on the pitch. Whoever is the main playmaker for the team, whoever is the best playmaker for the team, he's normally speaking the best player. That's why number 10s, players, not people who have the number 10 on their back, but people who play the position, the traditional position of a number 10. That's why, generally speaking, they're always the best players, attacking midfielders. They can even be positioned on paper on the wing, but their role is an attacking midfielder, meaning the main playmaker, like Messi, like Neymar, like Iniesta, like Maradona, like Ronaldinho, like Zidane, like so many greats. That's always the case. Platini, Alfredo Di Stefano. In general, that's always the case. Like, if you look at the top 10 of all time players, 8 out of those 10 players are going to be number 10s. The rest, they're going to be number 9s, or they can be wingers. Like, Ronaldo Fenomeno is there, and he's a number 9. And the other guy can be maybe Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's a number 9 also. Or maybe like Johan Cruyff was considered a left winger, but he was a number 10. He was the main playmaker, and he was an attacking midfielder, in a sense. So like I said, out of the 10 best players of all time, 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 are number 10s. They're attacking midfielder roles because they're the most important position. Just like I'm sure if someone was to do like the top 10 of all time NFL players, 8 of those players would be QBs, and then the rest would be like not even linebackers, maybe like receivers and linebackers. I don't know. But it'll probably all mostly be quarterbacks. But yes, I mean, France, man. They won 1-0, not a big score, but considering how Paraguay fucking parked the bus and how they played really aggressively, man, 1-0 for France is really, really good, man. And quick update on the match. I mean, they played how I suppose they were going to play France. Really good, really creative, really dangerous. But like I said, since all the 10 players of Paraguay were sitting in the box, they were playing a formation of 5-4-1. And fuck, I mean, that's so defensive. It's really hard to score a goal. Even if you have Messi, Ronaldinho, and Maradona up front, it's still going to be hard. But France, they played their part, and they just showed how fucking dominant they are. And I mean, I hate to say it, they're going to reach the finals. Maybe they can lose to Spain. Spain, first of all, has to win against Portugal, which I hope they do. But whoever wins between Spain and Portugal, please eliminate France. Please eliminate France. Please. If it's Spain, Lamine Yamal, please eliminate France like you did in the Euros. Please do it again, Lamine Yamal. I trust in you. I know you're better than all these other players from France. Please, Lamine Yamal, we need you. You're 19 years old. You're still a boy, but please, bro, we need you, broski. If it's Portugal, if Portugal somehow, I don't see it happening, if Portugal somehow beats Spain and then they face France in the semifinals, I'm going to be serious right now, okay? Ronaldo, I know I've hated on you so many times. For the past, how old am I? I'm 20, going on 26. Ever since I'm 9 years old. So for the past 17 years, I know I've been hating on you, Ronaldo. But now I'm going to ask a special favor from you once in my lifetime. I'm going to need you. Ronaldo, if you guys reach the semifinals against France, we are going to have a common enemy. And that common enemy is France. So Ronaldo, let's join together as a team and let's fucking eliminate France. Ronaldo, please. I know you're 41. I know I've been hating on you since the beginning of this tournament and since ever, right? I know I've been hating on you since ever, but Ronaldo, please. I need prime Cristiano Ronaldo to play against France. I need prime CR7. I need noodle hair CR7. I need 3 goals in 5 minutes, 2 tap-ins, 1 penalties from CR7. I need noodle hair Ronaldo. I need Ronaldo who scores a goal and then takes off his shirt and has a fucking 6-pack. That's the Ronaldo I need against France. Ronaldo, please. Ronaldo, I'm being serious right now. I'm being fucking serious right now. If you guys eliminate Spain and then you reach the semifinals against France, Ronaldo, please. Please, Ronaldo. Do all the voodoo you have to do. Do whatever you have to do on the pitch. Please eliminate France. Ronaldo, you're the only one who can do it. You're the only one. I believe in you, Ronaldo. Ronaldo, forget about everything I said in the past. I was being dumb. I was being ignorant. I was having zero knowledge. Ronaldo, we need you right now. If you guys beat Spain and you go against France, prime Ronaldo, noodle hair Ronaldo, prime time, game winner Cristiano Ronaldo is the only person on planet Earth who can stop France on this side of the bracket. Ronaldo, please, I need you. I need a hero. I need Superman. And only you can be that guy, Ronaldo, please. Ronaldo, please, please, please eliminate France. If Ronaldo eliminates France, I'm going to become the biggest Ronaldo fanboy on planet Earth. I'm going to stop hating on Ronaldo, and I'm going to love him as much as I love Lionel Messi. Maybe not as much. That's a bit too much. But Ronaldo, please, like I said, we have a common enemy. First of all, you have to win against Spain, which I think Spain will win. But if you guys win against Spain, Ronaldo, I know that primetime Ronaldo, El Bicho, the monster that is Cristiano Ronaldo, can wake up and score a fucking hat-trick against France and send them home. I know you can do it, Ronaldo. Primetime Ronaldo, Champions League Ronaldo, 2015, 16, 17, 18 Ronaldo. That's the Ronaldo I need. The Ronaldo who fucking waits in the box, and whenever there's the fucking cross, you always find a way to score a goal. I don't know how you did it. That's something you're really phenomenal at. If the team needed a goal, Cristiano Ronaldo would get you a goal. I don't know how, man. That's actually fucked up. But that's a praise I'm willing to give to Ronaldo. If Ronaldo's team, either Real Madrid in his prime or Portugal, if they needed a goal, Ronaldo was your man. Stay in the box, get a penalty, score a fucking header where you jump 3 feet in the air, do a bicycle, do a tap-in, whatever. Please eliminate France. If it's Spain that beats Portugal and goes to the semifinals, Lamine Yamal, broski, please. Do you remember how much you dominated against Real Madrid these past seasons? How you fucking raped them with Pedri? Now you also have Rodri, the best defensive midfielder in the world. You have Dani Olmo. You have Ferran Torres. You have such phenomenal players. Spain, if you guys are the ones who beat Portugal, please eliminate France. We don't need France. We don't need them in the World Cup final. Neither do we want them. We don't like France. We don't like their team. We don't like their players. We don't like their fans. We don't like their baguettes. We don't like their croissants. We don't like their culture. We don't like their food. We don't like their music. We don't like anything that's come out of France. Nothing. They're known to surrender. They've surrendered to the Nazi Germany inside of 2 weeks. They're known to surrender. Please, Spain. You guys are conquerors. You guys conquered the entire Latin America, entire South America. You guys conquered it. Please conquer France, guys. Please. That's the only thing I'm asking is for either Spain or Portugal to knock out France. If it's Portugal against France in the semifinals, believe me, I'm going to the Portuguese Center. I'm going to have a fucking Ronaldo jersey on. I'm going to probably be drunk. I'm going to be yelling my fucking voice out. I'm going to be the biggest Portugal and the biggest Ronaldo supporter over there. Believe me, it's going to be fucking crazy if Portugal face France in the semifinals. I'm going to do voodoo. I'm going to go to church, a Catholic Portuguese church. Even though I'm Protestant, I'm going to go to a Catholic Portuguese church, do a fucking prayer, do whatever I have to do a ritual, go see a monk in the top of a mountain. I don't know what I have to do. But guys, please eliminate France. They're too good. If France face Argentina in the final, Jesus fucking Christ, man, I'm going to be fucking sweating like an animal because Argentina need to win. Guys, let's do it for football. Let's do it for Messi. They need to win, okay? Messi needs a second World Cup. Imagine Messi winning a second fucking World Cup, man. Jesus Christ. All my Ronaldo fans, if Messi wins his second World Cup, I don't care if you're my friend. I don't care if I grew up with you ever since I'm 5 years old. I'm blocking you guys from everywhere and we're done. We're not friends anymore. I don't give a fuck. We're not friends anymore. Of course, that's a joke. I'm always going to remain friends. But if Messi, even now, Messi winning one World Cup is enough to end the debate. If Messi wins his second World Cup, whenever there's a Ronaldo fan around me, you're not allowed to speak. And if you speak, it's because I allowed you to speak or it's because a Messi fan allowed you to speak. And don't look us in the eyes when you're talking to us. Don't look us in the eyes because our GOAT has he's going to have 2 World Cups and your GOAT has no World Cups. So when you talk to us, it's sir, it's yes, sir, it's sorry, it's please, it's excuse me. And there's no looking us in the eyes. Please, that's how it's fucking done. But please, Spain or Portugal, eliminate France. If you guys can't do it, it's okay. You guys have tried. Our GOAT, the king of football, will have to do it by himself. Lionel Andres Messi. Okay, talking about Argentina winning a second World Cup, talking about Argentina winning a 4th World Cup historically, and talking about Messi winning his second World Cup, let me address something that I still see on social media, and I can't believe that some people still believe it and that some people are still hooked on it. People who think that FIFA is rigged, or people that think that the 2022 tournament was rigged in favor of Argentina and in favor of Messi, like I've been saying since 2022, if it's rigged, if it was in favor for Argentina and in favor for Messi, why the fuck did they give 2 penalties to France in the most important game of the tournament, the finals? If it was rigged, they wouldn't have given Mbappe 2 penalties. They wouldn't have given France 2 penalties. But they still ended up giving France 2 penalties in the most important game of the tournament, the final. They ended up giving him 2 penalties. Not 1, not 3, but 2. What the actual fuck? If it was rigged, they wouldn't have given him any penalties. Guys, wake the fuck up. How is this even crossing some people's minds that it might be possible that FIFA is somehow rigged? What the actual fuck? I understand people believing in conspiracy theories, but that's a fucked up conspiracy theory, man. That FIFA is rigged and that the tournament was designed in order for Messi to win and in order for Argentina to win. That's fucking insane. They're talking about, yeah, but they were awarded 7 penalties in 8 games. If you look at all those 7 penalties, they were all fucking legit penalties. Instead of getting mad at Argentina over them receiving penalties because Messi got fucking fouled in the box or another player got fouled in the box, why don't you guys get mad at the players who did the fouling on the Argentinian players in order for them to get those penalties? Why aren't you guys mad at those players? Like, what the actual fuck? You guys really think it's rigged? And then some people, I even heard this one, and this was just, I had to remain calm because a stoic mind, a powerful mind is a calm mind is a powerful mind. But this one was just fucking crazy. The penalty in the World Cup that they awarded to Argentina, where they fouled Di Maria, where Dembele fouled Di Maria. There's clear video, 4K, 2022, perfect camera, zoom in, lights, 4K. You see Dembele tripping Di Maria inside the box. If that's not a penalty, what is? Like, educate me, guys. Imagine I'm dumb, right? And I don't know nothing about football and I don't understand the rules. If that's not a penalty, what is a penalty then? If that's not a penalty, what's a penalty then? What the actual fuck? He tripped Di Maria. You see it 4K zoomed in. You can see his fucking laces as fucking zoomed in as it is. It's not even 4K, it's 8K, it's 16K. It's a definition that doesn't even exist in the normal world. It's just that it's in Qatar, and these Saudi Arabian princes, these Qatar princes, they have like fucking special zoom in cameras that the rest of the world doesn't have. They fucking zoomed in with that camera. You can see clearly that it's a foul on the penalty. But how can you even debate that? It makes no sense. It's like me saying that Doué's penalty earlier today, it's not a penalty. There's clear camera. You see the defender tackling Doué, not touching the ball, and simply sweeping Doué off the floor by tackling his feet and sweeping his feet and not even touching the ball. That's 100% a penalty. What the Paraguay defender did to Doué is 100% a penalty. I'm not even debating it. How the fuck can I debate it? We saw it with our eyes. We have VAR. Everything is recorded. It's not like those games aren't recorded and we're listening to it on the radio and only the people who are there, they saw it. It's fucking recorded. It's recorded live and then it's archived. You can watch it whenever you want. You can see the pure tackle, the pure foul inside the box. Last time I checked, when there's a foul inside the box, it's a penalty. It's not a free kick. It's not a corner. It's not a goal kick. It's not a water break. It's not a offside. It's a penalty. Simple as that. But guys, people who think that FIFA is rigged are fucking dumb. People who think that FIFA is rigged, that the World Cup is rigged, they're just conspiracy theorists. They cannot cope with the fact that their team got eliminated, or they're Ronaldo fanboys and they just can't cope with the fact or accept the fact that Messi won the World Cup fair and square. Fair and square. As simple as that. He won the World Cup because he's by far the best player of all time, and because in that tournament he was by far the best player, and because in that tournament Argentina were the best team. Why were they the best team? Because they were simply the best team. As simple as that. Not because it's rigged, not because the referees were helping them out, not because FIFA is rigged and they were in favor of Argentina or Messi, simply because they were the better team and Messi was the best player. If it's rigged, right? Why didn't they give the tournament in 2018 to Messi and Argentina? They got eliminated in the round of 16? The quarterfinals, they got eliminated Argentina against France? Right? Was it Croatia? No, against France. They got eliminated, right? Why wasn't it rigged in 2018 for Argentina and for Messi? If the FIFA is rigged, right? Why wasn't it rigged in 2014 when Messi brought Argentina to the final and that tournament he went fucking crazy and then he lost to the final against Germany? Why wasn't it rigged that game or that tournament? Why wasn't it rigged in 2010 when Messi played with Argentina? So only in 2022, the tournament that so happened where Messi actually won, where Argentina actually won, oh, well, it's rigged. And all these other tournaments, when France won it in 2018, well, it's not rigged. When Germany won it in 2014, oh, it's not rigged. When Spain won it in 2010, it's not rigged. When Italy won it in 2006, it's not rigged. When Brazil won it in 2002, it's not rigged. When Portugal won the Euros in 2016, it's not rigged. That's okay. That's not rigged. But when Messi won it with Argentina in 2022, well, that's rigged. But when we won the Euros in 2016, us Portugal with Cristiano Ronaldo, that's not rigged. Guys, make it make sense, please. Please make it make sense. It makes no sense. Just because it's Messi and you guys are fanboys of Ronaldo, and you guys can't accept the fact that he won fair and square. I'm a Messi fanboy. Was it rigged in Euro 2016 when Portugal won the tournament? No, it wasn't rigged. They won fair and square. They won fair and square. I remember I was 16 years old and I remember writing a post on Facebook congratulating all my Portuguese friends and congratulating Portugal for winning the tournament. I remember doing that because I was like, as much as I hated on them, they won the tournament against all odds. They beat France in the finals. They deserve it. Congratulations to them. I remember doing that because at the end of the day, it's a sport, and at the end of the day, it's never that deep. I remember congratulating Ronaldo and Portugal, and all my Portuguese friends were really happy. And never would I said it's rigged. It's not rigged. They just fucking won fair and square. Just like when Messi won in 2022, he won fair and square. Oh, but he had 7 penalties in 8 games. Well, they fouled him 7 times in 8 games in the penalty box. What the fuck, bro? If I go outside and every single day I kill a guy, and then a guy tells me, "Oh, you have 7 kills in the past 7 days." Well, yeah, I fucking went outside every single day and I killed the guy. Like, yes. I sell a car every single day for the past 7 days. Oh, you sold a car for the past 7 days. It must be rigged. No, I just simply sold a car every day for the past 7 days. Like, I know it's not the best comparison, but fuck, it is what it is, man. Saying it's rigged, guys, just accept the fact Argentina have won it fair and square, and they're going to win it again in 2026. Now, so far in the tournament, we're finishing with the round of 16 and we're going to the quarterfinals. Have my predictions changed? No. Has this tournament maybe opened my eyes a little bit in some regard? Not really, because I knew France, Argentina were going to go crazy. France, I mean, just before the tournament, I knew they were going to go crazy. In general, everything is going according to plan, how I had it planned, because it's not that, like, if you know football, you probably had the same predictions as I did. Who's going to go crazy, who's not going to go crazy, whatever. Vinicius is playing really well. Of course, he's Vinicius. He's a phenomenal player. Haaland is scoring goals. Of course, it's Haaland. So far, but have my predictions changed? Nah. I still think that Argentina are going to win the World Cup. I still believe it. I still believe that Argentina with Messi, they're going to win their 4th World Cup, and Messi is going to lift his 2nd World Cup trophy. That's what I believe. Now, Argentina versus Cabo Verde. I gotta be unbiased. Argentina against Cabo Verde. Argentina, you guys played like pure dog shit against Cabo Verde. I'm not gonna lie, you guys struggled against Cabo Verde. Every single player in Argentina struggled except for Messi. Messi, of course, was playing phenomenal. Man of the match. Every single pass he was making, he was just fucking phenomenal. The greatest player on the pitch, and still showcasing to the world that he's the best player in the world and that he's the best player so far in this tournament. He's still the best player so far in this tournament. That's a fact. But Argentina, man, if you guys play against these other teams the same way you guys played against Cabo Verde, you guys aren't winning shit. There's no World Cup trophy. You guys aren't. Maybe you guys will reach the final, but you guys ain't winning it, because if you guys play the same way you played against Cabo Verde, if you play that same way against France, they're going to win 3-0. Even if you guys have Lionel Messi, the best player on the pitch and the best player of all time and the best player currently in the world, it's 11v11. One player, even if he's fucking Messi, it's still 11v11. We need a team. Just like in 2022 when Argentina won it, they had a team. Of course, they also had Messi, who was going fucking crazy, but they also had a team. It's 11v11. It's not 5v5 where one player can make a huge difference. It's 11v11. That's a lot of fucking players, man. It's a huge pitch. 100 meters to 50 meters. 11v11. It's a lot of land. It's a lot of players, and it's 90 minutes, and it can go to 120 minutes. One player, even if it's Lionel Messi, it's not enough. We need a team. If Argentina play the way they've played against Cabo Verde, they're probably going to lose against England or Brazil. If they step up their game, then it's different. In the group stage, they were playing phenomenal. They were playing really, really well. Messi went crazy, but still Argentina were playing really well. Against Cabo Verde, they were playing like shit. That's a fact. McAllister. I don't want to be mean, but against Cabo Verde, you played really badly. You played as a number 6. You were the main central defensive midfielder. So you were the main player to grab the ball once the defensive line has the ball. They're looking for where's the defensive midfielder, where is the central midfielder, McAllister, then they give the ball to you. Every single time I was watching you, you were hiding when the defenders had the ball. This is what I mean. When the defensive line has the ball, this is defensive line, and the midfield is here, right? When the 4 defenders there have the ball, and then they look to give it to McAllister, who is the main central midfielder for Argentina, he's always here, and whenever there's an opposition player here, he always hides behind the player, and the defense with the ball doesn't have a trajectory to pass the ball to McAllister. I don't know why he was hiding the entire game. He was never open for the defense to pass him the ball and then for him to create something by giving it to Messi or giving it to another player or whatever. He was always hiding by always standing behind the opposition player and not being able to receive the ball from the defense. I don't know why. Maybe he wasn't confident that game. Maybe he wasn't feeling good that game. Maybe he didn't want the ball. Maybe he wasn't confident. I don't know. But as a central midfielder, that's not what you do. As a central midfielder is the complete opposite. If you're a central midfielder or a midfielder, or if you're especially a defensive midfielder or the main midfielder for Argentina, you always have to look to be open when your defense has the ball. You always have to keep in mind that you're the first one who has to be open in order to receive the ball from the defense and then create something. That's your fucking role as a central midfielder or as a central defensive midfielder in number 6 or in number 8. That's your fucking role. McAllister wasn't doing his role. Sub him off. Don't start him. Start Leandro Paredes. He's not phenomenal. He is actually really good, but so is McAllister when he plays to his 100%. But so far against Cabo Verde, he was playing really badly. Really, really fucking badly. Start Leandro Paredes. Try Paredes because Paredes is a really, really good midfielder. And on top of that, whenever McAllister did have the ball, not once for 90 minutes did McAllister do a crazy pass or make a pass of high value. All his passes were normal. All his passes had no value. All his passes weren't dangerous. And all his passes didn't create anything. They were just simply slowly moving the ball. That's not what you do as a number 6. As a number 6, just like Busquets did, or just like Xavi did, or just like these other phenomenal midfielders did, defensive or central, you get the ball and you look to make crazy passes. Not always, but from time to time, your passes have to have value. They need to contribute to some sort of playmaking as a central midfielder. You have to be creative. That's your fucking role. If you just want to make normal passes, go play center back. If you just want to make normal, safe, regular passes in order to keep the game going, go play as a center back or go play as a number 9. But as a central midfielder or as a midfielder attacking, central, defensive, your passes have to have value. They have to create something and they have to create some plays because you're a midfielder. All midfielders need to do it. Not just McAllister, so does Rodri de Paul and so does Enzo Fernandez. But this specific game, McAllister was playing really badly as a CDM or as a central midfielder. He was playing really badly. And also, up front, Lautaro Martinez. Stop starting Lautaro Martinez for Argentina. He hasn't scored a goal for Argentina for the past 15 games. He's a number 9. I don't know what he's doing. He's just running up front, not creating anything, not scoring goals. Sub him off. Start Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez is currently the best number 9 for Argentina, and there's no debating it. He's currently by far the best number 9. When they subbed off what's his name? Fucking Lautaro Martinez, and they put on Julian Alvarez. You guys saw the difference. Julian Alvarez was running, and he was always trying to create something, and he was way more dangerous as a number 9 than Lautaro Martinez. Way more dangerous, and that's a fact. So Argentina, please, either McAllister wakes the fuck up, or you sub him off and you put Leandro Paredes, and don't wait for Martinez to wake up because for the past 15 games, he's proven to us that he can't wake up and he can't score goals or create some dangerous plays. Put Julian Alvarez. Whenever Julian Alvarez gets on the pitch, he's always playing phenomenally. Put Julian Alvarez up front. Wait for McAllister to wake up or don't, or put Leandro Paredes. And that would make the team way better. And also Argentina, you guys have to play way, way better. Also, I understand Messi's the greatest player of all time. I understand you guys built the team around Messi, and that is how it should be, and I understand it, and I respect it, and I also push it, and I promote it because I feel like that's how it should be. But still, it's 11v11, and it's 90 minutes, and it can be 120 minutes, and it's a pitch of 100 meters long, 50 meters wide. Don't always look for Messi to give the ball. Sometimes Messi has 3 players around him. As phenomenal as he can be, if you have 3 players around you, there are some chances of you losing the ball. If someone gives you the ball and there's immediately in a quarter of a second, there's 3 players on you. There's chances, even if you're fucking Messi, there's still chances of you losing the ball. So don't always look for Messi, Argentina. I understand he's the GOAT. He's the best player in the world. I understand. Yes, we all know it. But sometimes look for the better option. Look for the best option to give the ball. If you're a midfielder, okay, yes, you should always look first, where is Messi? Oh, Messi's there, but he has fucking 3 players on his ass. Okay, perfect. So if there's 3 players on Messi, that means there's 2 Argentinian players who have nobody on them. Give the ball to them. And then by them getting the ball, maybe those players are going to shift, and then Messi somehow will be alone, and then you give it to Messi when he's free, and then he will create something crazy. That's how it's done. And on top of that, don't cross the ball to Messi. He's 5'7". As much as I love him, he's short. I can say it how it is. He's short. He's not known for scoring headers, and he's not known for scoring when there's a cross. Yes, he scored many times when there was a cross, but historically speaking, that's not how he scores. He doesn't score from crosses. Of course, the goal he scored against Cabo Verde, first of all, is a fucking phenomenal goal. The goal he scored, where they did a long ball to him, and then his first touch was just fucking perfect. And then he put it inside the net. That's great. That works really well for Messi. But what doesn't work is don't wait for Messi to go in the box, and don't cross for him to do a header. He's 5'7". Give the ball to his feet. Before the goalkeeper's line, give the ball to his feet. He'll create something either by doing a crazy pass, either by dribbling one or two or maybe even three players, doing a crazy pass, and then giving the ball back to Messi, and then Messi scoring. That's how it's done, and that's what Messi does, and that's what he does best. When you give him the ball, and when he has the pitch, when he has the play in front of him, which allows him to either make good passes to his teammates, and then for him to go create something, and then dribble past players, and then shoot from either inside the box, outside the box, or whenever he feels like it's time to score a goal. That's when Messi plays his best. But other than that, Argentina are going to be playing against Egypt next in the round of 16. Still, Egypt are playing good, but Argentina are going to dominate against Egypt. They're going to win. But if you guys play like you guys played against Cabo Verde, which I believe they won't, I believe they'll play way better than what they did, because they'll wake up and it's only one game. You can have an off day, you can have a bad game. But in the World Cup, a tournament where you can have a maximum of 8 games, you cannot have a bad game, especially not in the knockout stages. Because in the knockout stages, it's one game. If you lose, you're out. Simple as that. You have to wait another 4 years. And we don't have another 4 years, because in 4 years, Messi is going to be 43 years old. We don't have another 4 years. We have now. So Argentina, please, against Egypt, don't fuck around. Play decisive. Pass the ball. Don't just look for Messi. Don't start Lautaro Martinez. Put Julian Alvarez. McAllister, wake the fuck up, or we bench your ass and we put fucking Leandro Paredes. That's what has to get done. Algeria versus Switzerland. All my Algerian friends, you guys lost 2-0 to Switzerland. If I'm being honest, you guys lost fair and square. Switzerland were playing way better than you guys. They deserved the win, scoring 2 goals. They deserve it. There's nothing to add. Switzerland, they deserve it, and simple as that. Australia versus Egypt. Now, this was a really tight game. Really, really tight game. Both teams played really well. Both teams really wanted to win. They kept fighting. They never gave up. They kept attacking. It finished 1-1 on extra time, and then they went to penalties. Australia, you guys were pure dog shit on penalties. Pure dog shit. And that's why Egypt, they went to the next round, because they won 4-2 on penalties. Algeria. Colombia versus Ghana. Colombia won 1-0 against Ghana. I mean, they played way better. Ghana weren't really dangerous, although they were fighting for it, and they were really good defensively. But Colombia was a better team. They won fair and square. Colombia, one thing you guys have to change. You guys have everything. You guys are playing as a team. You guys are running, defending, creating, doing everything that a team has done in order for them to go far in the World Cup. But you guys aren't finishing, man. You guys can't finish. At the end of the day, you can play phenomenally, but at the end of the day, when we look at the scoreboard, that's what matters. If it's 1-0 for the other team, even if the other team who lost, even if they played way better, the team who wins is the team who goes to the next stage. And the only way you can win is by scoring more goals than the other team. That's the only way you can win. Even if you play way, way better than the other team, even if you had 99% possession and the other team had a 1% possession, even if you completed 1,000 passes and the other team completed 5 passes, if they score a goal and you guys don't, they're winning and they're going on to the next stage. So you have to score goals. So Colombia, you guys are playing really well, like I said, but you guys have to be more decisive when it comes to the final third in terms of scoring goals and just finishing the play. Canada versus Morocco. Yo, this game, Canada. Yo, yes, we lost 3-0 to Morocco. if you didn't watch the game and if you simply look at the scoreboard, of course you're going to be like, what the fuck, Morocco dominated against Canada. But if you watch the game, you know that that's not the case. Canada, the first half, were playing really fucking good, man. Yeah, I was surprised. Like, I knew they were probably going to lose against Morocco, but hey, it's Canada. It's my home country. I was going to watch the game always, and it's a good game, Canada versus Morocco. I was really surprised and really proud of how Canada played against Morocco because they played really well, man. Considering that it's Canada, considering that our best player, Alphonso Davies, was injured. He couldn't start. He's one of the best players in the world, one of the best in his position, a left back in the world. He couldn't start, considering that he didn't start, and how we played in Canada. My Canadian brothers, you guys played really fucking well. And for all my Canadians who don't really understand soccer, who don't really give a fuck about soccer, just know that we should all be really proud of this Canadian team, man. Considering that soccer isn't our sport, and considering how we played in the tournament against all these teams, and how we played against Morocco, man, Canada showed real heart, and they showed the world that Canada, we have good players and that we can actually play soccer, man. Canada, man. The first half, Canada was playing phenomenal, bro. They were attacking. They weren't afraid of anything. They were pushing these Moroccan players. They were fighting back, creating chances, trying something, dribbling past players, making crazy passes, attacking, counter-attack after counter-attack after counter-attack, keeping possession of the ball. The first half, Canada, man, I was really proud of my Canadian boys, man. They played really fucking well. Second half, it was more tight. Altogether, I honestly believe that Canada played better than Morocco. Not a lot, but slightly better. Second half, Morocco woke up. They started playing better. And of course, they scored 2 goals. Those 2 goals really destabilized Canada, especially the first goal. But even then, another big shout out to Canada. Even when Canada was losing 1-0 and there was like 5 minutes left, they kept fucking attacking, man. Yo, bro, Canada kept attacking. I was like, bro, these motherfuckers don't quit. They really want to score a goal. They kept attacking. They weren't afraid. They didn't park the bus. They weren't afraid of anything. They kept attacking, wave of attack after wave of attack after wave of attack. Canada, man, gotta be really proud. And I was surprised by how actually our players are actually good, man. Estaquio was playing really well. Jonathan David is actually really good. The number 12 up front. Let me pull up their names, man. Let me shout out Canada, man. All the players, man. Canada World Cup. I gotta shout out the team, man. They played really well. There's another player who got on as a substitute who played really, really well. Johnston, Bombito, De Fougerolles, Laria, Tejan Buchanan, what a player. Sigur, what a player. Eustachio, what a fucking player. Hamed, what a player. Jonathan David, Oluwaseyi. I'm not sure if that's how we say your name, but you were really fucking good, man. You guys played all of Canada, man. Even Crépeau in goal, our Québécois, not Québécois. Even you played really well, man. All of Canada, man. Congratulations, man. Yes, you guys got eliminated in the round of 16. But just the fact that you guys reached the round of 16, meaning that we are amongst the 16 best countries in the world for soccer, that's crazy, man. Considering that it's Canada, no one here gives a fuck about soccer. I'm really proud. Miller was really good this tournament. Alphonso Davies only played like 20 minutes, but hey, he's one of the best left backs in the world. And the player I was talking about is it Nelson? I gotta see his face. No, it's not Nelson. Yeah, I can't find him. But even everyone on the bench, man, you guys played really, really fucking well, man. And believe me, my Canadians, brothers and sisters, if you guys don't really understand soccer, believe me, how Canada played is really, really good. And we should all be really, really proud of them, man. Okay, now let me do FIFA. Okay, perfect. So guys, scrolling on the internet, scrolling on social media, I just realized something, and I was actually being nostalgic, and I was actually being a little bit sad. Cristiano Ronaldo is to retire from international football after this World Cup. Yeah, that's actually going to be sad, man. I grew up from watching football. I'm born in 2000, so from 2005 to now, I've been watching football like a maniac. And who was the best player from 2005 to 2000 until now? It was Messi, it was Ronaldo, Luka Modric, Iniesta, Xavi, Neymar, Lewandowski, Benzema, Gareth Bale, Toni Kroos, Ribéry, Robben, Kaká, phenomenal players. And slowly seeing them all retire, me growing up, watching them, Yeah, it's like a heartbreak, man. It's like getting my heart broken by a girl that I really fucking love. It's like even worse than that, man. Ronaldo is set to retire from international football after this World Cup. He said, my information is that his sister Katya said that my information is that this will be his last dance. From the information I have, Cristiano will say goodbye. Enjoy it while it lasts. It's not today that he's saying goodbye, but it's soon. I believe this is his farewell. Enjoy it a lot. Actually, I'm really enjoying watching Ronaldo play because, like I said, I never hated him. I've always really respected him. The only reason that I would sometimes hate on him is because I feel like Ronaldo fans were crazy and were delusional when they were comparing Ronaldo to Messi, because there's no comparisons there, right? But Ronaldo as a human being, as an athlete, as a competitor, he's top of the line, and I have nothing but respect for that guy, man. Like I said, when it comes to accomplishing your goals, when it comes to being self-disciplined, when it comes to becoming the best version of yourself, when it comes to chasing your dreams, when it comes to accomplishing your goals, he's a fucking top G, and he's top of the line, man. He's up there, and he's fucking phenomenal, man. And I have nothing but a big respect for him. Everything he accomplished in his professional life, I'm not sure about his personal life, but everything he accomplished as a professional is fucking crazy, and it's outstanding. His longevity is fucking phenomenal, and just his career as a whole is just... Cristiano Ronaldo is a GOAT, man. There's nothing I can say. I can't bash him. He's a GOAT. Now, the only way I will bash him is he's not close to Messi. And that's where I hate on him. People who put him next to Messi, people who compare him next to Messi, people who compare him to Messi, that's where my hate will ignite, and that is where I will hate on him. That is the only time, because some Ronaldo fanboys, man, I ain't gonna lie, like I said last podcast, some Ronaldo fanboys are too stuck up with Ronaldo. And the reason why, it's like, I feel like it's some gay love, no disrespect, but because he's tall, he's good looking, he's in shape, then you guys like fucking overrate him. Like I said, if we look at football, how they play, how they purely play, Messi, Ronaldo, it's not even comparable. And that is the only time I hate on him, is when because I'm not gonna lie, there's also many interviews where Ronaldo says that he's better than Messi, and that's a little bit fucking crazy, but I guess he wants to keep the mentality as a competitor, which I respect. And he has the right to feel the way he wants to feel. But as a podcaster, or at least as a wannabe podcaster, when I comment on things, I have to give my opinion. And when it comes to purely football, when it comes to longevity, when it comes to career, or when it comes to purely footballing abilities, Messi and Ronaldo, there's no comparisons, and there's never been a debate, and there will never be a debate between Messi and Ronaldo, because they're on different planets. They're on a different GOAT list, and that's a fact. And even the fact that after this World Cup, Messi will also probably retire from international football. When Messi will retire, bro, that's gonna be a fucking sad day, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's gonna be fucking sad. Because who am I supposed to fucking watch play now? Like, honestly, let's be honest. Lamine Yamal, like, yeah, he's phenomenal, but not even close to Messi. Mbappe, bro. Mbappe fucking busts my balls because, first of all, he's not as magic as Lamine Yamal or Dembele or whatever. He just wants to score goals, and he's a fucking Ronaldo wannabe. And Desire Doué, yeah, he's really good, but I mean, fuck. Desire Doué. Every single generation has a player like Desire Doué. Olise, Haaland, Cole Palmer. Like, who the fuck am I supposed to watch? Man, that's why this World Cup, I'm enjoying it to the max. I'm milking it as much as possible, and especially for my podcast episodes, because I know that this is probably the last time I will truly watch Messi play on the big stage. Because once this tournament is over, he's going back to the MLS. He's going back to Inter Miami. I'm not watching the MLS. Even though Messi plays there, I'm not watching that league because it's fucking shit. And I don't want to watch MLS because it's a fucking bad league and it's not entertaining. It's not fun to watch. So after this, once the 2026 World Cup is finished, Messi's going back to the MLS. He'll probably retire from soccer, from football, by playing in the MLS. Inter Miami is probably going to be his last team that he will play for. He's 39, going on 40. I mean, in 1 year. He just turned 39, to be fair. But he's close to his retirement. He's close to the end. And we'll never, ever, ever see Messi again on the big stage of football, either international or club level, after the 2026 World Cup. So everyone, please enjoy this World Cup tournament. please do, because after this, we're not going to see Messi anymore on the big stage, nor Ronaldo, nor Neymar. And those three players, and also Modric, man. Modric also, he's retiring from international football. A fucking legend of the game, one of the best midfielders to ever play. Has the Ballon d'Or, had huge success, club and international. He's also retiring. Iniesta isn't there anymore. He retired some years ago. But once Iniesta retired, I still had Modric, I still had Messi, I still had Ronaldo and Neymar. Like, those four players are the players that I grew up watching and admiring. But after this World Cup, Neymar is going to be out. Ronaldo is going to be out. Messi is going to be out. And Modric is going to be out, man. Yeah, that's going to be a sad day for me, man. I ain't going to lie, man. But that's why I'm enjoying this tournament to the max. And I'm milking this tournament as much as I can with as many podcast episodes as possible. Next topic. Recently, Lamine Yamal with Nico Williams had an interview with, I'm not sure which channel or which media outlet or whatever. And he said, France are not better than us. No one is above Spain right now. Yes, Lamine Yamal. Keep that mentality. When you guys face France, please keep that fucking mentality. Please do. I know many people hate on Lamine Yamal because they feel like he has a big ego. If I'm being honest, I don't think he has a big ego. He never really talks that much. He's fucking 18 years old, 19 years old. The only thing that he does that's maybe not 100% humble is when he scores a goal and then he like dances, does something, whatever. That's the only thing that he does that's like maybe not 100% humble. But even that, it's not that fucking crazy. Like, if he was someone who's really cocky and really egoistic, he could be on social media constantly talking trash, whatever. But he's not. He's just a kid who's one of the best players in the fucking world, making millions of dollars, 19 years old, one of the best players in the world. Of course, he's going to have fun whilst doing it. He could be way, way more cocky. If I was in Lamine Yamal's place, as a 19-year-old, making millions of dollars a year, being one of the best players in the world, I would still have a podcast, but the only reason I would have a podcast is to trash talk these teams before I play them. I would be like extra fucking cocky, bro. Like, Lamine Yamal's level of cockiness, if I had what he had in terms of being one of the best players in the world, making millions of dollars, bro, he's not even 1% of what I would be. I would be fucking Wolf of Wall Street cocky. I would be fucking Dan Bilzerian. I would be fucking Donald Trump on fucking roids. That is the level of cocky I would be. Donald Trump, 2026, the level of cockiness that he has right now is the most powerful man in the world. Imagine that times 2 on roids. That's what I would be. So guys, let's not act like Lamine Yamal is like this egoistic guy, this fucking cocky guy. He's not. He's a really chill guy who just loves to play soccer, loves to play football, and just wants to accomplish as much as he can as a player and have the best career that he can internationally and club-wise. But yes, Lamine Yamal, keep this fucking mentality. If I'm being honest, France are better than you guys, and so are Argentina. Maybe they're on the same level as you guys because the performance they just had against Cabo Verde wasn't the best fucking performance. I was really sad. But let's be unbiased. So far, man, France are the best team in this tournament, man. France are not by far. Argentina are still there, but France so far are the best team this tournament. But Messi remains the best player so far this tournament. That's also a fact. Okay, so something I thought about recently. My parents being from ex-Yugoslavia, before it was Yugoslavia, so meaning that Croatia, Serbia, Bosnia, Slovenia, Montenegro, Kosovo, and Macedonia, 7 countries, they were all one country before. If Yugoslavia still existed, right now we would have a minimum of 2 World Cups. And you guys know I'm not a guy who praises people, let's say, I'm not someone who just dick rides my country or my origins just because I'm simply from that place. I'm really unbiased when it comes to these type of things. But if you look at Yugoslavia when it comes to sports, we're really fucking phenomenal at sports. That's a fact. We're really, really good at sports. The greatest tennis player of all time is from Serbia, Novak Djokovic. The best basketball players after Americans are Yugoslavians, Croatians or Serbians. The best players after Americans are people from ex-Yugoslavia. And that's a fact, right? They've always been really, really good at sports. And so is the fact for soccer. If Yugoslavia still existed, Yugoslavia would have won against France in the 2018 World Cup easily because Croatia played really well the entire tournament. A country of 3 million people. They played phenomenally against France in the final, and they played phenomenally the entire tournament. Imagine if Croatia had Bosnia with them, had Serbia, had Slovenia. All the players that would be on that team would have been fucking phenomenal. And believe me, they would have won against France in their World Cup final. They would have minimum 2 World Cups so far, Yugoslavia, if they still existed. But since I don't like to talk with ifs, because with ifs, we can put Paris in a bottle, like the saying goes. But it's a fact. And I mean, it's a fact. It cannot be a fact because it's an if. But from my rationale, from my logical thinking, and from my knowledge of the game, if Yugoslavia still existed, man, they would have a minimum of 2 fucking World Cups. Look at all the players they would have had. If you guys know football, I don't even have to name them. The midfield that Croatia had in 2018 for their World Cup was the best midfield that tournament. Imagine you had Pjanic in his prime. You had Matic in his prime. And you had Dusan Tadic, who was also in his prime in 2018. Bro, that team would have been fucking crazy. Edin Dzeko, who's really good. Mandzukic, Ante Rebic, Ivan Perisic. Yo, yes, it's all itch. At the end, that's how it is from our culture. My name is Delic. We all have an itch at the last name. I don't know why. It is what it is. Simple as that. Yes, it's all itches. But the team would have been fucking crazy if Yugoslavia still existed. Okay, guys, let's finish off with predictions for the upcoming games. So, here we have no, not Canada. World Cup. FIFA World Cup games. Okay, so tomorrow, Brazil versus Norway. Honestly, I think it's going to be a really, really tight game, but I see Brazil winning against Norway. 70% chance, 60 to 70% chances for Brazil to win, 30 to 40% chances that Norway win. But I feel like this is going to be a really tight game because Norway have proven themselves so far in the World Cup. They're playing really, really well. They have really good players. And Brazil have also proven themselves. But I feel like it's going to be a really, really tight game. But I see Brazil winning, and I hope that Brazil wins because for this game, I'm rooting for Brazil. Next game, Mexico versus England. This game is going to be really fucking tight. 50 to 60% chances that England wins. 40 to 50% chances that Mexico wins. This game is going to be really, really fucking tight, man. Really fucking tight. But if I have to place a bet, gun to my head, I see England winning. Monday, this game is going to be really fucking important. And Monday, Portugal versus Spain. Whoever wins, I wish it's Spain. And there's way more chances of Spain winning against Portugal. Whoever wins that game, please go on to win against France. Please, man. Like I said at the beginning of the episode, please, guys, that's the only thing I'm asking. So Portugal versus Spain. I see Spain winning this game. 75 to 85% chances that 80 to 90% chances that Spain win. There's a huge difference between Spain and Portugal. 80% chance that Spain wins, 20% chance that Portugal wins. But even if Portugal, you guys end up winning, please just eliminate France. But it has to be Spain because Spain has higher chance of eliminating France than Portugal. USA, America, motherfuckers, versus Belgium. It's going to be really tight. A really tight game. America are really, really good, actually. Belgium aren't way, way better than USA, but I feel like Belgium have slightly higher chances of winning against America. USA are playing really, really well. Pulisic is going crazy. Pochettino is a phenomenal manager, but if I have to make a prediction, I see Belgium winning it against America. Percentages, 60% chance for Belgium to win, 40% chance for USA to win. Argentina versus Egypt, Tuesday. Argentina, please. Pick up the pace. Pick up the level of football. Change the style. Change something. Please, guys. You guys have to not only win this game, but you guys have to dominate this game and win handsomely and convincingly. Because this is going to be really important for your mental, and for the rest of the tournament. You guys have to go on against these next teams with your head held up high and be really confident in the next games. So Argentina, please play a good game. I see Argentina winning against Egypt. 80% chances that 90% chances that Argentina wins, 10% chances that Egypt wins. And the next game, is Tuesday, Switzerland versus Colombia. I feel like this game is going to be really fucking tight. 50-50%. This game is 50-50. I cannot say who's going to win. I cannot. Gun to my head, I'm going to say Colombia because I have a lot of Colombian friends. I'm going to say Colombia, but this game is going to be 50-50, man. I still think that Colombia has slightly more chances of winning. And then so far for the quarterfinals, we know that France are playing against Morocco. I know I'm talking about Spain and Portugal, but Morocco, if you guys can eliminate France, oh my God, bro, I'm going to be so fucking happy. I don't see it happening, but if you guys can, bro, I'm going to be so fucking happy. But this game, so far for the quarterfinals, the only game that we know is going to happen is France versus Morocco. France are going to win. 95% chance to 5% chance. 95% chance that France wins, 5% chances that Morocco wins. France are going to dominate this game and they're going to fucking win against Morocco. But Morocco, keep your heads up. And please, if somehow you guys can win, man, it's going to be really fucking appreciated. So guys, that was it for this episode. See you next episode. Peace out.